Hey guys, and welcome to another segment of Rowserworld. Today what we're going to be doing is showing you how to draw a quick cartoon drawing of Tom Holland. So for this drawing, guys, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off with our basic head shape. The basic head shape is what the shape of the head looks like without the features. So whichever way you want to start, whether you want to start from top to bottom or bottom to top, that is okay. I just kind of let the drawing lead me. So wherever I feel like the most dominant feature is, or where I want to start my exaggeration from, that's be generally where I'll start from. So here I'm putting in the ears. And now I'm going to add the top shape to the head. Make sure that you look at the head once again as one big basic shape. So I just kind of cut the head into little pieces in my head. Now I'm going to add the top hair shape here. Generally how I do the hair is I'll cut it into sections. I'll start at the most dominant section. With this particular drawing, you can see that that's going to be the top section. Now I'm going to add this side shape of the hair, just like so. And now I'm going to add the other side of the hair, just like so. Let's add a few direction lines. These will help us when we start coloring in the hair, so that our coloring pattern will be consistent with our photo reference. Now I'm going to draw the bottom half of the body. Because Tom Holland is Spider-Man, I'm going to draw him a little Spider-Man outfit. Now let's put the inner part of the ear. Remember to take your time and don't get overwhelmed with the finished product. Just be exactly where you're at that particular moment in the drawing and concentrate on that. You'll be surprised how much drawing is equivalent to everyday life. Now I'm adding in the eyebrows here. Carefully copying my photo reference. When I'm drawing the eyes, I generally look at them as little boot shapes in my head. Just little weird shaped boots. So if you know what a boot looks like, you can draw easy eyebrows. Here I'm drawing the eye shape. Make sure that you don't make the eyes too big here. He has very small eyes. We'll draw a little separator fold over the top of the eye. Now we're going to draw our nose shape. Now when I draw the nose shape, I have one of three shapes that I use. This one I like to call the spaceship nose. We'll have a book coming out here very shortly. It's going to probably be within the next 2 weeks. By the way, this is January 2020. I think this is actually the 10th. So 2 weeks from now, we'll have our downloadable book and you'll be able to see that. Here I'm drawing the mouth. My little V-shaped mouth here. I'm going to draw the bottom lip. The cleft for the bottom lip. And also the bridge here, just kind of defining and putting little line features in the face. And be careful, guys, not to draw a portrait that is different from a cartoon. So every line that you see in your photo reference, you cannot include that in your drawing. So you have to be very careful about that. Now here, the teeth shape is really easy. You just want to once again look at it as one big basic shape. And now time for our little Spider-Man on the front here. I'll just make a little spider. I guess it kind of looks more like a little ant, but we already know what we're drawing. I actually got the idea to draw Tom Holland from a TV show that I saw. They were doing what kids would say. So they were asking some of the young ladies who did they have their celebrity crush, and they were all like, Tom Holland, Tom Holland. So I was like, why don't we draw a picture of Tom Holland real quick, since he seems to be pretty popular. Now on this part, guys, I'm adding shading. What I use the shading for is pretty much line correction, or to add a line where a black marker would be way too powerful, because if you put too many lines in the face, your caricature starts to develop age. And because this is a very young person, you're going to lose the likeness if you add too many lines. So my advice to you as a cartoonist is, as you go along, figure out how to draw the person using as less lines as possible, and just keep doing that, refining it until somebody says, hey, there's not enough lines on the paper, you need more lines. I personally think that less is always best. So here I'm just doing my eyebrows, and now I'm going to do the hair, and for that part I always use a large poster marker. So I'll kind of follow those reference lines that we put down earlier. As you can see here, I'm just kind of following the pattern of those lines. By the way, guys, this marker is a little bit dried out, and those are don't throw out your dried out markers, because they'll come in very good for when you do hair. So this is kind of like a first layer, so it's easy to control how much ink goes down, and you'll be able to do this effect relatively easy. Like I said, as long as you're not using a marker that's just fresh out of the pack, you want to put a couple of usages on it, and then you can come back and keep this marker for when you want to do hair. And if you need to go darker on certain spots, then you can use that new marker to add a little bit more depth to your drawing. So I'm just going to use my little Sharpie marker here. This marker is to darken in spots in the drawing where I want to add a little extra detail. Keep in mind that when the onlooker looks at your drawing, their eyes are going to gravitate toward the darks. So this is what makes this particular effect really cool. You can use this marker here to kind of add emphasis where you want their eyes to go to. On this particular drawing, I didn't want his hair to be too dark. Just going to shade in the eyes a little bit more here. Just kind of follow along with me. I believe that 90% of learning is observation. You monkey see, monkey do. It's better than me trying to explain it. So I'm pretty much coming to the end of the drawing, guys. I want to take this time to thank you for watching our video and tutorial. If you'd like to see your favorite celebrity drawn and featured on our show, all you have to do is make a request or request to us. We'll go ahead and take your request, put you in line on the list, and then we'll make a video tutorial specifically for you so that we can teach you how to draw cartoon faces of the people that you follow, or maybe even just your family member. Finally, guys, don't forget to sign your work. Always do that and date it. You guys, I hope you had fun. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, guys, once again to share and to subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video tutorial. If you did, don't hesitate guys to go ahead and give us a like. Also guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications button. This way, when we put up new material, you'll be the first to know. If you have any questions about our markers or pens or paper, and you'd like to know where I get some of the materials that I use here on my art stream, there's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. And also guys, we'd like to welcome your questions and comments so that we can get some new ideas. You know, it's always good to have new, fresh ideas for our next and upcoming videos. Oh, and don't forget to check out these 2 super cool videos right here. So guys, thanks again for your love and support of our channel. You guys be safe out there. And as always guys, I wish you happy cartooning.